everybody, welcome to the Frontier Purpose channel. My name is Billy, and today we're gonna hypothetically talk about what if there's no more fuel. But before we do that, if you don't mind, check our content, see if you like it. If you do like it, consider subscribing. Share our videos, like our videos, and most importantly, hit the notification bell. It does help you know when we post new content. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video. A lot of preppers fantasize on the living in the middle of nowhere, and not just preppers, a lot of people fantasize about that. No power, no amenities, all hand tools, and I will live for the rest of my life in the wilderness without seeing another soul. Let's talk about the no more fuel part. Let's just divide that in segments, because there is no more fuel. So obviously the first thing people are going to think is lights off. No more lights. Actually, the lights will be probably the last thing to go out, to tell the truth. And hear me out. No more fuel. Well, the first thing that's going to be affected by no new fuel probably will be your water. Because most people rely on municipal water to have drinking water, and they open their tap and rush of water. 40 psi. God almighty, that pressure. I haven't seen that pressure in 4 years. Anyways. But that's what people rely on. Probably the second thing will be sewer. Well, it's not gonna. Your number twos are not gonna go down like they used to. They're gonna go down, but they're just gonna back up again. So you're gonna start seeing quite a bit of problems. Water, sewer. Then you're probably gonna see, some industries, just shutting down. Major industries. There's no fuel. They can't run. So, food industry, fresh produce. How you gonna get those vegans their little beans and lettuce and whatnot? You see, that's why I eat whatever is the vegan food, because I want to avoid that problem. But think about it. There's going to be a lot of people going nuts. And obviously, when I said the lights, I meant it as a lot of people are going to have battery power lights. That's why I refer to like the lights are probably the last thing they're going to go. Because technology has come to a point now that a 9-volt battery can run an LED light for like, I don't know, a week or so. So I'm just giving you an example. And amazingly enough, in total darkness, a candle will give you enough light. Because been there, done that. So, but lights will be the last thing to go out. Follow by the last thing. The last thing that's going to go out. Of course, when all of those things like water, sewer, and companies, food, the gas stations are going to go out, because although the gas station may have gas, well, without fuel to power those power stations, to power the gas stations, how are you going to get the fuel out, right? Because they don't have hand pumps. They might have a generator, but how long is that going to last? You have a snake eating itself. And now we're talking about chaos. We're talking about a lot of chaos. People are going to go nuts because, without power, you're not going to have your the machine that people use to go to sleep. I don't know the name of that thing. Well, they're not going to have that, so they're not going to be able to sleep well, or they're going to be snoring a lot. The other thing is a lot of people are going to lose their food. The long storage food, because they rely on electricity to run their freezers. Well, there's only so much fuel that you can store away. there's also only so much space that you can put away freeze dried food and other stuff. So imagine that. Another thing that I just thought about is a lot of people cook with electricity. How are you gonna cook if you don't have something else to cook with? Something to consider. Overall, without making this video extremely long, what I'm gonna say is, without fuel, there's gonna be a lot of chaos. There's gonna be a lot of people. They're gonna go nuts and commit atrocities. And there's gonna be a lot of people that it won't make it. Flat out. Now, whether it's an extended period of time, whether it's a short period of time, you're always gonna see, depending on the time, a bit of chaos. But imagine if it extended for a long period of time, like EMP may happen. Chaos. Total chaos. So if the fuel stopped running, I will see chaos. Because let me tell you something. This shirt needed fuel to be created. This is not handmade. This hat needed fuel to be created. This is not handmade. The computer that you're watching me on, or the TV, needed fuel. The lights that I'm getting around me so you guys can see me clear need fuel. The bottle of water that I have in front of me, although it's stainless steel, needed fuel to operate those machinery. Everything requires fuel. So, as I said in my other videos about the dark side of going green, it is not as easy as people think. And if we continue the way we are continuing, without keeping in mind that fuel is needed, there's going to be a lot of hardships. A lot of hardships. So keep that in mind as you prepare. There are ways to prepare. There are ways to not just store fuel, but do alternative ways. Like, of course, solar panels is one thing. Solar power, definitely to store power for another day is a viable thing. And my environment is a little complicated because, well, 6 months out of the year, I don't get a lot of sunshine. So I'm kind of, I might have to go back to the pioneer days. But there are also ways to create electricity and power with heat. So the sky is the limit for us to be prepared. There are ways to do it. They're just going to cost a bit of money. So with that being said, let me know what your plans are if there's no more fuel. Let me know what your plans are. I'm thinking that eventually, if the power is gone, like there's no more fuel, mobility will become an issue. In my environment, I mean, a bicycle will be great during summer, but during winter, I'm not gonna get a sled dogs. I'm not gonna get sled dogs at all. They cost too much to feed those things. Way too much. I'm not there yet, y'all. I'm not there yet. But something to keep in mind. Preparing is not a one-day thing. It's a life journey. So, once more, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like I always rock on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.